following contest is an extreme rules match. On the way to the ring, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Man. And his tag team partner, from Yonkers, New York, Tommy Dreamer. Golddust, the Phantom Dragon, and Team Hardcore.
For our opening match here tonight, we have tag team action, and of course in Extreme Rules for ECW. We have Team Hardcore, Golddust, and Phantom facing off against the team of Sandman and Tommy Dreamer. Now, these two teams have had unfortunate luck as of late in individual contests, six-man tag matches, individual tag matches. Overall, not so good. Phantom and Sandman, to the left of the screen here, have both lost their six-man tag matches last night as part of the Fuck the World title tournament. As we get a awesome counter by Golddust, grabbing that crossbody into a scoop slam onto Tommy Dreamer, as we see a submission maneuver coming in from Phantom to Sandman. Sandman actually submitted in his six-man tag match from a cloverleaf from Eddie Guerrero, as we see a headlock into a counter from Phantom. Now, Phantom lost his match for his team as well in the six-man tag last night. We will be seeing two six-man tag matches here tonight. Next, we will see Triple H, Ryback, and R-Truth facing off against Dolph Ziggler, Jim Niedhart, and Chris Jericho. As we see Dreamer get whipped around into a nice spine buster by Golddust as Phantom grabs Dreamer now, and Golddust goes after Sandman. Now this is a great ECW match here tonight. We have some new blood versus some older blood. Golddust, more of a WWE competitor, but a ECW wrestler in the WWE brand. Now both of these teams lost their initial matches in the initial ECW Tag Team Tournament. The team of Team Hardcore actually lost to the Dudley Brothers, in which both of them are now champions. Devon Dudley is the heavyweight champion who will be seen defending his title later tonight against the former heavyweight champion, Jake Roberts. And Bubba Ray Dudley just won the TV title the other night at Hardcore Justice in a 4-man Hardcore Rules matchup. As we see Golddust go out to the outside now, this is an Extreme Rules matchup. Tornado rules do apply. There is no tags need to be made. Single fall and the match is over. You have to keep an eye on everyone. You can't just split up like most teams do. As we see Golddust now trying to grab a ladder from underneath the ring. Sandman and Dreamer lost to the team of Sabu and RVD, which became the eventual tag team champions. So the initial people that these men face off against lost their matches, and eventually the teams they lost to became champions in ECW. Now Phantom fought against Chris Jericho last week with Golddust managing, and Phantom actually lost that match as we see Sandman get hit with that title belt as Dreamer attacks Phantom with that table. Phantom was unable to win that match against Chris Jericho, but was able to earn the respect of Jericho in that matchup. As we see a one-legger Boston Crab from Golddust on the outside now. As we see a nice kick from Dreamer to break up that submission maneuver. He knows Sandman got worked over last night in Raw in that 6-man tag that he had to submit there. And he doesn't want him to submit again in this matchup in ECW. As we see Golddust run around the ring, try and get back into that ring. Now Sandman and Dreamer did compete in tag team action last week when they faced off against the newly formed team of New Jack and Dr. Death. Those two people tagged together based off their results in the Royal Rumble. Now that resulted in a very special ending in which New Jack and Dr. Death pinned Sandman and Dreamer at the same time and got a double pin for a double victory. It was a very bad situation for Sandman and Dreamer. They have said if they are not able to beat this other team, they've pretty much lost to every team in ECW and will pursue singles venture. As we see Sandman was busted open by that guitar by Golddust. As we see Phantom now drop outside of the ring and fighting Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer getting the attack with that mop, but a back elbow counters that mop. Dreamer able to duck from that kick, and as he uses the kick himself, a jawbreaker for his efforts, trying to pick up Phantom. As Golddust waits for Sandman to pick up that ladder from underneath the ring, and now he waits to attack him with that mop. As we see Dreamer and Phantom tied up together, we get a nice hip toss from the Phantom. Phantom now picking up that ladder that Sandman took from out underneath the ring. Might try and use that against Dreamer, but a counter from Sandman. As we see a pin on the outside now, as the referee goes to the corner to pin. Oh, it's countered. Golddust on the ground now. 2, 3, no. 1, 2, 3. As both teammates just watch on. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. As Phantom sets up the ladder. 1, 2. No. Countered once again. 1, 2, 3. No. As they finally break up that series of pins. I'm not sure if that was due to Phantom trying to hit Sandman or not. I don't believe he actually hit Sandman there with that giant ladder as he goes to try and attack Tommy Dreamer some more. As Tommy Dreamer goes for a steel chair underneath that ring. Steel chair is commonly faster to swing than a large steel ladder. He should have interrupted him. As Golddust drops the gold belt and gets attacked from him up, he should have used that championship belt as defense. Now neither of these teams are quite ready for a title shot against the team of Sabu and RVD. So it's been decided that the team of New Jack and Dr. Death that so greatly destroyed Sandman and Dreamer last week will get a title shot next week. Next week there will be several title shots for the tag team titles of various brands. Last night, John Cena and Kofi Kingston were able to beat Team Combro for a shot at the Raw Tag Team Championships. As we see a very low DDT busted open Golddust here as he gets their favorite return from the busted open Sandman. As we get a Hurricane Rana DDT from Phantom. As we get a pin here on the outside, only a 1 count though. As we get a grab of the back from Golddust. Golddust now throwing Sandman into the ring. Tommy Dreamer able to put Phantom back into the ring as well. There are several weapons in the ring, and those big steel steps are going to be very dangerous now. Everyone's going to want to put people through them as we see Sandman get hit against those steel steps and gets pinned, but only a 1 count. His head also may have hit against that mop as Phantom puts down Dreamer. Phantom follows Dreamer to the outside, but Dreamer has that chair. Phantom able to steal away that chair from him and roll into the ring as Sandman goes for a pin now. 1, 2, as he gets hit from the chair from Phantom to break up that pin. Golddust now grabbing at Sandman, whipping Sandman around into that corner. Now he has Sandman. He puts him up Snake Eyes against the turnbuckle. And Golddust going for a pin quite quickly as Dreamer throws that chair at Golddust to interrupt that pin. Phantom now grabbing at the steel ladder in the middle of this ring getting covered with weapons now. There are 5 weapons in the ring as we see a mop being picked up by Phantom but getting slapped away by Dreamer as we get a camel clutch from Sandman to Golddust as we get Golddust picking up and countering that as we see Phantom now with a spit to the eyes, shades of Tajiri with a great lift slash, and we get a nice double pin here. Both count. Sandman and Dreamer did not want that to happen to them again, as they were both out of 1 count. They both kicked out of that double pin situation with that great scoop slam and that great awesome DDT from Phantom and Golddust as we get a pin from Phantom to Dreamer, only able to get a 1 count there. As we get a pin from Golddust to Sandman, only 1 count. Repeated pins from the team of Team Hardcore against Sandman and Dreamer. As we get double moves together. Sandman going for a pin now. 1, 2, 3. Golddust, Phantom are able to win this match.